to your reading. This is about your love life the coming 3 months. And this is the card, the tarot card for the sign of Aries. It's the Emperor. So you are a very headstrong, powerful person, very fiery, can be a bit impulsive sometimes, and your words may come out due to your impulsiveness, can come out a bit harsh sometimes, but you are well intended, and you are such a natural born leader, and you can inspire people around you, and with your enthusiasm and your natural authority, it's very compelling. So we're gonna look at your love life. Let's see where you're coming from, what's behind you in the past. How was your love life in the recent past? What does it look like? What happened to you, Aries, in the recent past? Okay, looks like you might be single since some time back. You're out looking for a new passion, and you might be engaging in some dating site. You're also interested in, my sense is that you would be interested in something truth focused. A relationship where you can be intellectually stimulated, but still a strong physical attraction as well, and passion. And this is a lot of your energy, the fire energy. Impulsiveness, passion, can be a bit drama, maybe too much drama, fast moving, not the most serious person in the world, the Knight of Rods, but still together with the Ace of Swords, it indicates that you do want something more than just passion. You want also the intellectual part of you want something that can stimulate your intellect. So this is where you're coming from, something more about the background, where you come from. Page of Rods. Again, maybe you dated a lot. You have been out there, you've been dating, maybe had a few connections, not so serious connections. You've been chatting, dialoguing with different people, going out maybe. One more on your background before we move on to the future. Oh, addictions maybe. Maybe you've been addicted to the dating app you're on, or maybe you have been drinking too much or indulging in casual sex. So let's see if you... Where are you now, Aries? Before we go into the future, I want to know, where are you now? If this is your past, where are you now around with your love life? Okay, so you might still be on the dating site or the dating arena, but you're looking for something more mature now, it seems like. Something with the deeper emotions and something more with more potential, long-term potential. Still, it's a lot of motion, passion, fire and fiery energy in these cards, even though they're not fire cards. But I can sense the same energy in these cards, but it's on a more mature level. So you might be ready for something more long-term now. You might be ready to go into something more, a bit more serious. So what's gonna happen? Or let's see, wait, before we're gonna talk about what's gonna happen, we're gonna ask what you wish for. One more card, what you wish for. What is it that you wish for? Who is it that you want to meet? You want to meet an Empress, a Queen of Cups. This is not gender specific, but you want to meet someone who is emotional, mature, and with a lot of, who has a lot to offer, a person with abundance in their life. And again, the intellectual, someone you can talk to, have interesting discussions with, fast dialogue, something more. One card wants to jump out here. Someone who you can depend on, you can trust not leaving you for not getting easily distracted by some new romance or adventure. Someone who will stay there with you through thick and thin, so to speak. So you're definitely ready for something more long-term, something more serious. So what's going to happen in the next 3 months then? Okay. So you might realize that it isn't so easy as you believe to find that long-term Empress person who is your perfect match. Here's the Emperor and the Empress. This is a couple that's on the same high level, so to speak. They're the perfect match, the power couple. Might not be as easy as you hoped. You might feel a bit stuck trying to manifest this in your life. And you have feeling this stuckness and realizing that it might not be as easy as you hoped might enhance the feeling in you that you have a lot to offer. You have so much abundance and so much to give, and you really want to be serious this time. You're tired of the, just fooling around type of dating life. So you're ready for something where you can give more of yourself and have something that goes deeper and is more stable. Some kind of conflict here. Some kind of conflict, either inside of you or outside of you, will lead you to this match, the person that is on your level, the Empress. This is some kind of conflict. Might be a new one or an old one. We're going to find out some more about this. But this relationship with this Two of Cups here person, your soulmate person, this is going to be that truthful that you wish for, the intellectual stimulation you wish for and the passion you wish for. How is this conflict like key to this? How is this a key for your love life. What kind of conflict is this? Two cards want to jump out. Okay. So, strength, 3 of Wands, and 9 of Swords. Okay, this person is someone who is going to challenge you a great deal. It's going to demand every bit of strength you have inside, because this is not going to be just easy and fun. It's going to demand your maturity and your strength. And it is something you have been waiting for a long time. I sense you have been waiting for this for a long time, maybe your whole life actually. But when it comes, it can be quite a shock to realize how much strength it requires from your side. Because it's going to trigger a lot of anxiety and fear in you. You have to meet these fearful thoughts and the emotions that come along with these thoughts. You have to face them. It's like a threshold that you need to go over before you can have this love. So what is it that triggers these strong emotions and thoughts and emotions in you? What could that be about? Okay, you're afraid of losing your independence, your singlehood, or your, to go into this kind of deep and mature relationship demands a willingness to be vulnerable and dependent. And that might scare you a lot. It's going to be life-changing. It's going to change your life, your way of life, and your course in life. And it's going to ask you to offer, to share yourself, to share your coins here. Here you have, you're single, you have all the coins around your neck. They're all yours to handle as you wish. Now you're gonna have to give them to someone else, to share them with someone else. And that could be like, for me, it's on a symbolic level, like you might need to open up in a way that you haven't been able to do before, and that is very scary to you. That's making you feel weak and vulnerable. So are you ready for that kind of love, Aries? Will you be able to do this? What do you need to be able to do this? Your focus needs to be truth. Instead of just enjoyment and, indulging in the pleasures of life, you need to change your focus from pleasure to truth. And you have to be more interested in the truth of things, truth about yourself and the other than, keeping a strong facade or having control over the situation. You need to be willing to be creative, like in a way you never have been before, like opening up to new ways of communicating and new ways of being in relationship to someone else. And you need to believe that you're worth this kind of love, this kind of abundance. It can be very, very hard sometimes to succeed, and to get what we really wish for can be hard, much harder sometimes than when things go bad. Sometimes it's easier to identify with being lost or not getting what we want, feeling sad or alone, or like feeling like failures. Sometimes it can be much harder to believe that we are really worth this kind of abundance, this kind of love that feels like winning the highest amount on the lottery. And on the bottom of the deck, 2 of Wands. So this is like a path, fork in the road. You need to be willing to choose a whole different kind of road than the one you usually choose. And you have to be willing to work, because it's some work here required from you. So let's have one of the Byron Katie cards, just as a final advice. I'm gonna have this one. Everything happens for me, not to me. Yes, so keep that in mind. Even though it feels really challenging and can trigger a lot of negative emotions and thoughts in you, it's for your best. In a sense that if we look upon life as a school, every challenge is for our best. If we can see it as an opportunity to learn and develop and maturing. So you have to be willing, as I said, not to focus on the pleasures alone, but on truth and development and maturity. And then happiness will come as a result. If you do the work, you will get the reward you wish for. Good luck, my friend. Bye-bye.